Coach, team's coming off its second straight split. This one against a Denver team that's been kind of positioning themselves for a possible number one seed in NCAA and home ice in the NCAA. What do you take out of last weekend, getting a result and almost getting two, entering the third period tied against a team of that caliber?
I thought Friday we played, some inspired hockey. I thought we were really committed to playing away from the puck, and we did a good job of taking advantage of our opportunities. I thought Larkin was really good in that, especially in the first period. And then I thought we did a pretty good job of not giving them second opportunities. Saturday night, 1-1 going into the third period. I don't know what the stat is, but I think it's something like 11 of our last 14 or 15 games we've been tied or leading going into the third period. So we've been used to going into the third period like that, and we just got to make sure that we're able to finish those things off. But going on the road and splitting with Denver is not an easy task, and I thought we did a pretty good job.
Looking forward to Minnesota Duluth, how do you coach the team to not get too, caught up on a goalie that has shut out your team for 4 past games?
Oh, we're just going to prepare like we always do, and obviously they're a good hockey team from their goalie out, and we've got to make sure that we're doing the things that we're working on during the week and things that we've been doing in games in the last few weeks. We've, I thought, again, against Omaha, we really committed ourselves to playing away from the puck, and then last week against Denver as well.
Obviously familiar with the team, you just kind of played them in January, which seems closer than the 2 months separating the weekends, but your team got caught in the defensive zone a lot, so what do you think is going to be the key to make sure that you can generate some offense and beat Shepherd?
Like I said, I thought we had some good opportunities when we played him last time. He made some big saves, especially Friday night. Their special teams is really good, and we have to make sure that we're playing disciplined hockey. I thought we had our opportunities against them Friday, and we gave them some looks, and they're a good hockey team. They're going to make the most of their opportunities, and like I said, I think special teams is always going to be a key. Managing the puck is always important, and then burying your chances when you get them.
Obviously, last week against Denver, this weekend against Duluth, next weekend against Western Michigan, NCHC playoffs, facing a lot of teams in this conference that are positioning themselves for home ice, having to face possibly one of those teams again or another one in the playoffs. These last 4 games of the regular season, obviously a step in the right direction with getting a split over at Denver. What are some of the other things away from the puck and maybe even to dictate a little bit more offense and convert a little bit more on special teams on the power play that you're trying to kind of get together over these next couple of weeks before the playoffs?
I think it's all about executing and being consistent in your execution. I thought we had some good looks on special teams, especially power play. They're just not going in right now, and our PK did a pretty good job on Friday, and we were pretty disciplined. Saturday, we did a pretty good job, and then obviously they scored that 4th goal on the power play on a undisciplined penalty. So discipline and making sure that we know our assignments and the details are things that are really important going into this weekend and beyond.
Ryan, team's coming off of a weekend split over at Denver, had a chance in the third period in a 1-1 game to even get more than that. With these last couple of games of the season facing some of these teams that are jostling for home ice advantage, what are some of the things that both you take out of this past weekend and things that you're kind of trying to shore up entering this home stretch where you're trying to make some noise come playoff time?
Yeah, we definitely we've been building the last 2 weeks here. It was a pretty good weekend. We were in it right till the end. But moving forward to this week, we just got to take it day by day. Focus on Friday's game. Duluth's a very good team, so we got to play simple hockey. Stick to our details and the game plan in order for us to win the game.
For you personally, coming off a big weekend and then having to play a goalie that shut out your team 4 times, what is kind of the mentality to get through that and make sure you find the back of the net?
Yeah, just Shepherd's a good goalie. We just got to shovel pucks to the net. Take his eyes away, shoot the puck a lot, and just crash the net. That's about it. So
On the other end of the ice, kind of let Larkin see a lot of shots this past weekend. What is everyone trying to do to make sure maybe he doesn't have to work as hard?
Yeah, he had a really good weekend. You know, he bailed us out of a lot of situations. We just need to tighten up a little bit defensively. You know, we let Denver get a little too many shots on net. So going into this weekend, we've been working on D zone and tightening that up.
Coach mentioned the team's enhanced commitment away from the puck over the last couple of series. Going into the series against Duluth and facing a lot of these teams in this conference that possess a lot of high-end talent, that you may have to be patient for creating some of your own opportunities. What's the added emphasis been like, and what else needs to happen to kind of continue that commitment away from the puck and being opportunistic at the other end and dictating a little bit of that too?
Yeah, we just we have to stick to our structure, definitely. You know, we've been working really hard away from the puck, and I think you've seen that this past 2 weeks. We've been getting rewarded for it. So we just got to continue that into Friday. You know, they're a very good skating team, good structured team. So if we can play our game, we'll be fine.
Lots of moving pieces, but with how things might shake out in the standings, you could see Minnesota, Duluth pretty soon. Does that affect how you guys play this weekend, kind of getting some experience playing a road game in a tough building?
Not really. I mean, all games right now are playoff games, you know, coming down to it. You know, we can't really focus 3 weeks from now. We have to focus on Friday night and then take it from there. So.